the biggest influencer scam of all time. After this whole thing exploded on the internet, we have a lawsuit. This is unethical, disgusting, and yet perfectly legal. The affiliate links for people having nothing to do with honey, the commissions, they're going to honey. How PayPal has been able to get away with this for so long is insane. This is being called the biggest influencer scam of all time. And now, like a week after this whole thing exploded on the internet, we have a lawsuit being brought by America's Attorney, Attorney Tom, Legal Eagle. We have the complaint. We're going to take a look at it. So, Honey, owned by PayPal, Honey provides a browser extension. And the browser extension, what they're claiming is that you will use the browser extension and they will go and find the best deals for you, so meaning to find coupon discount codes for your online purchases. We're talking about something like 17 million users for this browser extension. Honey is one of the biggest YouTube sponsors of all time, so meaning they have sponsored a lot of YouTubers doing a deal to promote Honey. And that's why all of this is like, oh boy, because we're talking about, like literally massive YouTubers, videos that altogether have received billions of views. So I did the full deep dive reacting to MegaLag's entire video, but here's a quick summary. Essentially, we have two categories of people who are allegedly being harmed by Honey. Category number one, we have the influencers, the YouTubers, the creators. Now, these creators, as part of what they do online, is that they will make a quick deal with Amazon, become an affiliate. They get their special affiliate links so that you, as a follower, as a fan, if you want to support your favorite creator, you go and you use their affiliate link, and then that creator gets a little kickback. Okay, so meaning a commission from the sale, which happened because they were promoting applicable products through their YouTube channel or wherever. So what was being alleged is that Honey is actually hijacking these affiliate links. And so what it does is it's actually replacing those affiliate links at the very end, right before someone checks out, who's using this browser extension, right? Because it goes like, do you want to apply Honey and find all the great codes? So they select that, and that then replaces the affiliate link with PayPal. The allegation is, well, this is fraud. This is a scam. It's literally stealing these commissions from influencers. And then on the flip side, when it comes to category number two of the actual consumers, right? So now we have the people who are going and using the Honey extension. Part of the claim is that Honey is advertising, we are going to find you the best deals when it comes to these coupons. And so the allegation is that that's not true. And in fact, Honey has gone and done deals with all of these merchants. And they go, hey, we're going to do a deal with you so that you can set the coupon that our customers use for your products, so that the customer doesn't actually get the absolute best coupon they could potentially find. They're going to use the one that we give to them. And then allegedly, there's some kickback that Honey then gets from the merchant. So we have obviously a company that is talking out both ends of their mouths saying, we're going to find you the best deal, but also, hey, merchants, we're going to make sure the customer can't find the best deal. So the internet is exploding, understandably, over this business practice that otherwise appears to be perfectly legal. Now, we're going to look at the lawsuit that actually explains how this works and what PayPal/Honey is doing. But just because someone has a certain business practice and they think they're so smart because they have figured out a way to get the last click to basically get the commission from all of these sales, doesn't mean it's right, doesn't mean it's ethical, and it doesn't mean that you are not causing harm. All right, so here is the lawsuit. Again, this was filed a week after this video came out, and I was just like, okay, this is kind of cool. We have some YouTubers pulling their weight, trying to stand up for the little guys. So PayPal is the defendant getting sued on behalf of Honey. And then we have plaintiff, which is Wendover Productions and Businessing LLC, hereafter plaintiffs. Now, here's the thing. This is a class action, and there are 3 counts. But the thing I want to clarify is that as a litigation attorney, I can share that this is not yet a certified class. You actually have to go to the court, and you go as part of this complaint, pursuant to, and in this case, it's the federal rules, pursuant to the federal rules, we satisfy the requirements that qualify us as a class, which includes numerosity. So meaning there's a whole lot of us. And in fact, let's just jump to that. This is on page 7. So class action, allegations. So we go Federal Rules of Civil Procedure, Rule 23. The class definition is all persons who, from December 29, 2022, at the time of the class certification, contracted with any business to promote a product, service, and provided to consumers an affiliate link that led consumers to a checkout page which incorporated the Honey browser extension. AKA, the class are the influencers, the YouTubers. So we have a lawsuit in regards to category number 1. So we do need to come back and discuss about, well, are general customers using this browser extension really being harmed? Do they even have a claim? We're going to come back to that. All right, so this is what's being claimed on behalf of the YouTubers. So factual allegations. Honey is a browser and extension. It's free. It says we're going to look for discount codes, right, to provide the biggest savings available, right? That's one of the things they go, that's a big fat lie, because it's not the biggest. There are instances where we can find much better discount codes, and you are lying. Allegedly. Defendants partner with 30,000 businesses. Plaintiffs are content creators with large followings on YouTube. So plaintiff, Vendover, lots of YouTube channels. One of them has almost 5 million subscribers, hundreds of videos. Okay. Plaintiff regularly partners with businesses, including defendants, merchant partners, to promote products in the videos. Okay, so meaning, hey, we literally used our platform, our millions of viewers to promote Honey. But it wasn't just Honey. We do deals with all kinds of brands, and we get a commission for the affiliate links that our fans use to purchase these brands' products. Okay, so that includes Nord, VPN, Ground News, Audible, Brilliant.org. We post a whole lot. We have contractual business partnerships, and this is the important part, our business partners evaluate whether we're making sales. It's part of the contracts. If we're not making sales, guess who doesn't renew, okay? So they go on just to explain that us getting commissions, important because it literally is money that's going into our pockets, but the other piece of this is that it results in future earnings as well, because our partners are super happy, we're generating sales, and so they renew our contracts, they pay us new fees. So you see where this is leading as far as the potential damages. So they go on to explain, so the affiliate links that are tracked play a crucial part in defining the future business relationship with plaintiffs' business partners. Affiliate link tracking relies on what's called last click attribution, which is a model that credits the last touch point a customer interacted with before making a purchase as the cause of the conversion. AKA, generally, when it comes to affiliate links, whoever is the last to be the touch point, as they put it in the complaint, is the one that gets the attribution, right? They get the credit for making the sale. So they go on to say that what PayPal has done is that it thought it was so smart, and using its Apply Honey button that comes up in the browser right before your checkout. As a customer, you click that, and then it goes and it changes the affiliate link. It replaces the cookies in that purchase link. And so therefore, that's why PayPal is able to get all of the commissions. So they go on to say, last click attribution, this is industry standard, it's normal. Okay, so then we get to the causes of action. Number 1. Intentional interference with contractual relations, right? So saying, we have existing deals. I'm like working with Audible over here. And what's happening now is that you are actually interfering with an existing contractual relationship that I have, because I'm literally using an affiliate link for someone else's website that I've done a deal with of some kind. And so obviously, you know what you were doing. This was all very intentional. And oh yeah, by the way, for the first cause of action, I think I'm going to be entitled to damages in the amount that exceed $5 million. Second cause of action, intentional interference with prospective economic relations. So plaintiffs had an economic relationship with these merchants, right? So meaning we think we're going to make some money here. If you're not actually getting the clicks, the sales, all that stuff, there's going to be data that's now missing. So I think a bit of this is going to be speculative as to what are the actual damages that have been suffered by the influencers as it relates to the loss of revenues. Defendants' conduct, as described above, of removing plaintiffs' affiliate links and replacing with their own affiliate links after plaintiffs directed customers to merchants' checkout pages was wrongful. And the estimated damages are likely to exceed $5 million. Finally, third cause of action, injunctive relief. So plaintiff basically is saying, what defendants are doing. So what Honey, what PayPal, the policies, the practices need to stop. It is a threat if the conduct was to continue. And I saw someone who left this comment. I thought it was so great. Honey is a disgusting business model. The customer probably clicked a link to support somebody, and then Honey takes it all by pretending to look for a discount. So, we at least have a lawsuit, right, on behalf of the YouTubers. Now, there's concerns that I have, and we'll talk about that in a second about just how far this lawsuit can reasonably be taken. But talking about the customers, on the flip side, we go, well, how are they harmed, right? I mean, weren't they able to use some code? Didn't they get some kind of discount? So how are they really harmed here? Well, one, I thought that was a great point. If you were spending money because you were actively trying to support someone, well, you were lied to. You parted from your money with a certain expectation based on false pretenses. But then also, in a lot of instances, at least from the MegaLag's video, just showing that, you would click this apply Honey, try to find the codes, and it just won't find anything. But then conversely, if, you did get some kind of code, but you ended up spending more money than you would have otherwise because you believed the promise of this really is the best coupon code that you're gonna find anywhere. But really that wasn't true, and you just spent more money than you needed to. So I think obviously there needs to be a separate lawsuit for customers, right? And the potentially affected group is enormous. But I think the number one issue is that the affiliate links for people having nothing to do with Honey, the commissions from those affiliate links are going to PayPal. They're going to Honey, and that is outrageous. Now here's the thing. I look at the terms of service for websites, for apps and extensions that you guys agree to because you need to know what these contracts say. Because sometimes these companies will just be outright with telling you what they're doing. So that's why we were looking at the terms of service for Honey. One of the things that they mentioned right out the gate here in capital letters is that they say your right to sue us in a court of law is waived. Okay, so they go, hey, in this agreement, you're going to have to agree to arbitration. And guess what? You cannot bring a class action lawsuit. So here's the hurdle that our attorney friends have to overcome, right? It's to say that these terms of the contract, these terms of the terms of service cannot be enforced as it relates to the arbitration provision, as it relates to the waiver of your right to bring a class action, because you have an agreement that the 17 million users using this platform have agreed to. Well, and you kind of ignored the arbitration provision by actually filing a lawsuit in federal court and also asking for class certification. So the first thing PayPal is probably going to do is respond with a motion to dismiss unless, and I made this point in the last video, unless there are separate agreements, let's say with these specific YouTubers saying otherwise. I have the terms of service here. I do not have the agreements with these YouTubers or any influencers who did deals with Honey to know what their terms actually say, to see if there was something that they did agree to. I doubt it. And I really hope that these influencers and creators have attorneys that they send their contracts to, because you have to be so careful with what you sign. But assuming that language does not exist, we then go to the actual terms of service for using Honey in general. Now, here's the thing. There's recourse either way for the individual influencers. Potentially, there's a class of 17 million users. And so it is judicially efficient to try to lop everyone together into one lawsuit. Again, this lawsuit is in regards to the actual creators themselves, not just customers. Like I said, I really tried just to make sure that I saw this from all the angles and to just be like, well, this is the biggest influencer scam of all time. Could that really be? Especially with PayPal behind this? So here's the thing. PayPal has to answer to this, and I can't wait to see what PayPal says. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.